So we're going to keep this short and quick.
Obviously got Dallas tomorrow. What do you want to see from the squad?
A win. Go out there and compete, win. Right now, our focus is to have a great week. It started last night and here at home against the Magic, and we have some opportunities this week to string some games together. Another opportunity tomorrow night in Dallas. So I want to see us come in, have that mindset of, trying to string some games together and win and play the right way. And one on the road is very important throughout the course of the season, especially right now during this part of the season when we start to wind down.
Carmelo, Russ is approaching 100 career triple doubles.
Damn.
Your reaction to that?
I think I got like 2, maybe 1. It's just to be a part of something like that, and I was on the other side of a couple of those triple doubles, but to now be on the same side with him, that accomplishment is special. I don't know, that's working. That's coming up on 100 triple doubles is working. So that's a testament of kind of who he is as a player, his focus, his mindset, his work ethic, and the testament to his teammates to make the shots when the ball gets to them, and just the confidence level that he has in his teammates, and that we have in him to get 100 triple doubles. That's unbelievable.
Melo, PG talked yesterday about Jerami Grant and how versatile of a player he is. Just what have you seen from him in his game lately, and what he's been able to do for you guys?
I think he's just playing basketball and not thinking. And I think that's a little easier said than done, but I think he's just going out there, just trying to play the right way, just play basketball, not try to think about if he make a mistake or anything like that. He's just focusing and enjoying it and having fun. And I think his level of focus right now is really making a big difference in his game. And when he's playing like that, especially the way that he's played last night and as of late, it gives us another dimension for our team.
I thought you were going to say it was all because of what he learned in Syracuse.
Yeah. I don't want to, we don't want to take that credit.
Speaking of which, have you been following what's going on in the NCAA right now? Where do you stand on whether players should get paid and all of that?
I think, it's easy for me to say I think the players should get paid. Yes, I think the players should get paid. How they get paid, I think that's something to be figured out. But I think it will only get figured out if the NCAA want to figure it out. If they don't want to figure it out, then it's not going to get figured out. Then you're going to continue having these issues, having these problems. College basketball will continue to go down. Guys are not going to go to college, and then it's going to force the NBA to step up and kind of take that age limit rule out. But I think it has to be a collective effort between NCAA, NBA, just basketball as a whole. It's NCAA and amateur sports been corrupt for so long. We all know that. Whether you get caught doing it or not, it is what it is. But that's aside the point. I think college basketball players, college athletes, period, should be compensated. You got to think about a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid going to college. Yeah, education is, they get a free education if they get a scholarship, but how are they surviving on those campuses? A lot of them can't afford food. They get in trouble for taking $10 or $20, or a friend or a family member can't give them money. So it's so many small things that goes along with that, and I just wish and hope and pray that something happens. I would love to sit down with NCAA and just hear. No, I'm serious. Just hear kind of their thought process behind this and what they think and what's the future. And I'm all for the athletes. I think we have to figure something out for college as a whole.
Do you think they will actually do it? at any point?
If I say this, if they're open-minded to it, then they'll get it done. That's what I say. If they're open to changing that and figuring out a way to, compensate athletes in college, then they'll figure it out. I mean, it's the NCAA. The problem, I think that another issue is, they're focusing so much on, these players coming into college and what's happening to get to college, and when they're in college, and it puts the player in a messed up situation. So I just think it has to be better. I think the communication has to be better. Something has to be done. I don't have the answers. Obviously, nobody has the answers right now, but something has to be done. That has to change.
If you were given advice right now, would you tell a high school player to do what Terrence did and go overseas and play for a year and then try and go to the NBA, or would you tell him?
Well, I wouldn't.
to go to
I mean,
college?
I would tell my son. I would tell my son to go to college. But with that being said, you're going to start seeing a lot more players looking at the opportunity to go play overseas. You're going to start seeing, guys giving up maybe before going their senior year in high school, start trying to get to the G League, and like you're going to start seeing a lot of these different leagues, not just here in the U.S., but throughout the world, start becoming more powerful because of what the NCAA is doing.
Carmelo, you're on a different topic. Your shooting numbers are down this year. What's the reason for that?
Shit, I don't know. They ain't gonna. I mean, I don't think I would never have the same numbers as I've had before, just due to the changing of the roles. Being a part of this team, not having the ball as much in my hand, and being a facilitator, and being able to predict when I would shoot the ball or when somebody else would shoot the ball. So a lot of those things come into play. And as far as those numbers and shooting numbers, I don't care less about that. 5-10 years from now, you guys won't be thinking about Melo first year in Oklahoma City, he shot 34%. Right? It's not something that I'm concerned about. I didn't come here because I was thinking about having a higher shooting percentage. When it's time to win, it's time to win. When it's time for me to make shots, it's time for me to make shots.
Anybody else? Thanks, Mel.
Thanks.